Good evening. You're tuned into Art Television and this is the State of Business. I'm Nishani Piguera. Let's first take a look at tonight's headlines. Prime Minister meets Narendra Modi in New Delhi. And no confidence motion against Faiza Mustafa to be submitted in Parliament. Prime Minister Ranil Wickremesinghe, who arrived in India on Tuesday on a 4-day visit, met with his Indian counterpart, Prime Minister Narendra Modi, in New Delhi today. Wickremesinghe and Modi will hold wide-ranging talks on strengthening ties between the two nations, including ways to boost trade and security cooperation. Talks on the issue of Indian fishermen being arrested by Sri Lanka and the growing presence of the Chinese Navy around the island nation are also likely to take place between the two leaders. Premier Wickremesinghe participated in the opening ceremony of the 5th Global Conference on Cyberspace at the AeroCity in the national capital, which was inaugurated by the Indian Prime Minister Modi. Prime Minister Ranil Wickremesinghe will conclude his visit on Friday. Conducting a media briefing in Colombo today, the Janata Vimukti Peramuna stated that a no-confidence motion will be brought against the Minister of Provincial Councils and Local Government, Faiza Mustafa, within this week. The JVP also invited other parties to support them to pass the no-confidence motion against the minister over postponing the local government elections.
අපි දකිනවා දිගින් දිගටම මේ පළාත් පාලන මැතිවරණයේ පැවැත්වීම සම්බන්ධයෙන් විශේෂ ඇමතිවරයා විදිහට ෆයිස මුස්තාපා ඇමතිවරයා තමන්ගේ වගකීම දිගින් දිගටම පැහැර හැරලා තියෙනවා. වතාවක් නෙමෙයි, දෙවතාවක් නෙමෙයි, තුන්වතාවක් නෙමෙයි, සියවතාවක් මේ වැරද්ද ෆයිස මුස්තාපා විශේෂ ඇමතිවරයා විසින් කරලා තියෙනවා. අවසාන මොහොතේ මැතිවරණය පවත්වන්න සියලු කටයුතු සංවිධානය වුණාට පස්සෙත් ඇමතිවරයා විසින් මේ වගකීම් පැහැර හැරලා තියෙනවා. ඒ නිසා වැරදි ගැසට් එකක් ගහපු ඇමති ජනතාවගේ ඡන්දයිතිය පැහැරගෙන ඡන්දයිතිය උදුරගෙන මේ මැතිවරණේ කල් දාපු ඇමතිවරයා තවදුරටත් මේ අමාත්‍ය ධූරයේ සිටිය යුතු නැහැ. ඔහුට මේ වගකීම දරන්න සදාචාරාත්මක හා නීතිමය අයිතියක් නැහැ. ඒ නිසා ජනතා විමුක්ති පෙරමුණ ඉතින් පැහැදිලිව කියනවා මේ අමාත්‍යවරයා මේ වගකීමෙන් වහාම ඉවත් කළ යුතුයි. ඉවත් කිරීම සඳහා ජනාධිපතිවරයා වහාම තීන්දුවක් ගත යුතුයි. අපි බලාපොරොත්තු වෙනවා නොබෝ දිනකින්ම ෆයිස මුස්තාපා ඇමතිවරයා ජනතාවගේ මැතිවරණ කල් දෙමීමේ ඒ වගේම මේ වැරදි ගැසට් නිකුත් කිරීමේ ප්‍රධාන වගඋත්තරකාරයා විදිහට ෆයිස මුස්තාපා ඇමතිවරයාට එරෙහිව පාර්ලිමේන්තුවේ විශ්වාස භංග යෝජනාවක් ගේ. අපි ඉදිරියේදී ෆයිස මුස්තාපා ඇමතිවරයා මේ අමාත්‍ය ධූරයෙන් ඉවත් කිරීම සඳහා වෙච්ච විශ්වාස භංග යෝජනාව පාර්ලිමේන්තුවට ඉදිරිපත් කරනවා. එහිදී පාර්ලිමේන්තුවේ විවිධ පාර්ශවවල විවිධ පක්ෂ නියෝජනය කරන මන්ත්‍රීවරුන්ගේ සහයෝගයේ ඒ මැදිහත් වීම අපි බලාපොරොත්තු වෙනවා.
The National Authority on Tobacco and Alcohol was conferred with the World Health Organization Southeast Asia Region's World No Tobacco Day Award 2017 in recognition of outstanding performance in tobacco control. As a country, Sri Lanka has received World No Tobacco Day Award for the third time from the WHO, while this is the first time that an institution has received an award on tobacco control.
This is the first time an institution like NATA, which deserves the award so much for the primary role it's playing in tobacco control, is getting this award. With all the help and all the encouragement that these various individuals who have played a very primary role in tobacco control and institutions like NATA are playing now in tobacco control, we still have 29% of males and 5.3% females in Sri Lanka who are addicted to tobacco. And despite the best of efforts, we've realized that the decline in the consumption of tobacco is not as much as we would have liked it to be. Yet our efforts go on, and we do feel that these efforts will not go wasted. And as has thus been said by Dr. Palita, that day is not far when I look forward to coming here to felicitate Sri Lanka on being able to really control tobacco smoking. Now, Sri Lanka has received a lot of felicitations, congratulations. They've been honored for various things they've done in the past.
The National Authority on Tobacco and Alcohol was established with the objective of protecting children and adults from the devastating impacts of alcohol and tobacco products. Being at the forefront of campaigning against the use of tobacco products, NATA has helped pioneered tobacco control legislation in Sri Lanka.
Sri Lanka has received the third award on tobacco from the WHO. Actually, first the President received this award, Anti-Tobacco Award. Then I received as the Minister of Health. And today, for the first time an institution, the NATA has received the award. I think this is the only country in the world which has received 3 awards on tobacco. So that shows our campaign against tobacco and alcohol. So actually, our president, the former health minister, actually did a unique service on this issue as the health minister, but with great difficulty at that time.
Time for us to slip in for a short break. We'll be back with more news. To stay with us. Welcome back. You're watching The State of Business. The Colombo stock market has recorded an all-time high foreign investor interest this year, with 105.1 billion rupees year-to-date in foreign purchases, passing the previous record of 104.7 billion rupees set in 2014. Issuing a media release, the CSE stated that the record continues to indicate that foreign investors have been quick to identify the buying opportunities in Sri Lankan stocks. The CSE also added that an attractive market valuation, encouraging performance among listed entities, dividend payments and capital gains tax exemptions offered to share transactions are considered to be defining factors in attracting the level of foreign investor interest the market has witnessed in 2017. Meanwhile, commenting on the development, the head of market development of the CSE, Niroshan Vijayasundara, stated that improving the levels of foreign investor involvement has provided the CSE an opportunity to create awareness on the stock market across all investor segments.
The development follows signs of renewed foreign interest in the stock market in mid-2017, during which the foreign purchases recorded for the first half of 2016 doubled in 2017 and recorded an all-time high for foreign purchases in the first half of a calendar year. Such foreign purchases have contributed to a net foreign purchase figure of 18.9 billion rupees year-to-date, a figure that is substantial compared to the foreign activity in 2015 and 2016. The growing foreign interest in the market has also contributed to a 30% improvement in the daily average turnover, where the figure has improved to 955 million rupees year-to-date from 737 million rupees in 2016. Moreover, the CSE, in association with the Securities and Exchange Commission of Sri Lanka, resumed a concentrated effort to create awareness on the opportunities in the capital market in key foreign markets this year through Invest Sri Lanka forums in Sydney, Melbourne, Auckland and most recently in New York. Foreign institutional investors and Sri Lankans living abroad present at these events indicated a sense of optimism on the investment opportunities surrounding the progressive economic reforms presently being implemented in the country. The CSE and SEC have also launched an island-wide local retail investor-focused investor forum campaign to create awareness on the record foreign investment and potential opportunities in the market for local investors.
In more developments tonight, a regional high-level meeting towards the establishment of a regional platform for the sharing of criminal intelligence in South Asia was held in Colombo today. The meeting was co-organized by the Ministry of Law and Order and Southern Development and the United Nations Office on Drugs and Crime. Secretary to the President, Austin Fernando, was the chief guest during the occasion.
The two-day meeting will see the participation of experts from 6 member states of South Asia, such as Bangladesh, Bhutan, India, Maldives and Nepal. The specific objective of this meeting is to consider and agree upon the viability and the structure of a regional platform for sharing criminal intelligence to prevent and combat transitional organized crime in South Asia. During the meeting, the UNODC experts will present various options available for the establishment of an information and intelligence exchange platform. Moreover, participants will be sensitized in details about the previous initiatives taken in the year 2015 by the UNODC for the establishment of such a regional platform.
Where the need over here, I presume, is to freely communicate and obtain training and share information on tactics, gather intelligence on potential targets and threats we are faced with. This is one area. The need is that is a need you are faced with. You are there to see that the need of the day is supported and achieved. So therefore, the need comes from the society and from the establishment and the systems you have. So therefore, it's a governance problem. It's a governance problem. So therefore, it's a problem of the governments mostly, because governments will have to have the control in the establishment, which is the state establishment, and they should be influencing the private sector, the judiciary, the judiciary in the sense not in the wrong way. I'm saying that judiciary also should be brought into the system. The legal system has to be worked out. The laws have to be formulated. That's a matter for the government. So therefore, first, to address the need problem is a governance problem. Then, secondly, we have the policy problem. Whether we have a policy for all those things. And once again, policy making is the responsibility of the government as a state responsibility, but it has to be in consultation and in taking the expert knowledge on the subject. I think gentlemen from the UNODC will be of help to do this in this country and in the region, because we will be having the center here.
Let's have a look at how the stocks performed today after this break. Welcome back to the show. Trading at the Colombo Stock Exchange ended on a negative note today. The all share price index dropped 8.33 points to close at 6,456.11, while the S&P SL20 dropped 0.82 points to close at 3,752.37. Turnover was 1.4 million rupees and 15.1 million shares were traded. Up next are the day's forex rates. And with that, we wind up the show for tonight. Do join us again tomorrow at the same time. Thank you for watching. Good night.